You are completely protected, guided, and supported. There's so much angelic guidance right now and protection on your path. So if you've asked for a sign recently, this is your sign that yes, you are protected. Yes, your finances are protected. Yes, your creative endeavors that you are being guided to right now are going to come to fruition. You're being completely supported, and it may not look like things are materializing at the moment. You're being asked to trust and have faith. You're being asked to act on your divinely guided actions, and you're being asked to surrender control and stay present in the moment. I was just on a walk earlier today, and I saw one feather, and I always know if it comes to me in threes, then it's meant to be incorporated in a message. Immediately I saw a second feather, and then I turn around and there's a third feather, and it's sticking straight up. So Spirit always likes to add extra emphasis there. Just 111 on the counter. But then I was just going for a walk with my dogs. We went to a neighborhood a couple blocks away, and we were in this little grassy area. And we were gonna leave, and then we decided to turn back and I wanted to let the girls run, my little fur babies run one more time through the little grassy area. And we were surrounded by feathers, probably like 100 feathers, underneath this tree that we just stumbled into. So that's coming through for someone. You've been asking, you've been diligent, you've been committed, you've been devoted, you've been asking for signs. This is a sign that God's promise to you will be made manifest, and you will be divinely compensated for you sharing your gift with the world and following what is in alignment for you. So this message is coming through. Also 333, very strong, 515, all speaking to big changes and harmony and trusting and positive momentum and expansion. 222 on the counter. Harmony with what? Harmony with what is true to you, what is authentic to you, what is your true values. Because if you're not in alignment with your values, you're not in harmony. Okay, so the message that's coming through right now is the energies right now in the end of 2024 at the time of this recording, although this is a timeless message, so you'll land on it when you're meant to. But right now at the time of this recording, the energies are very strong for you to move into what is authentically aligned for you. And that being said, as we move into 2025, this isn't your normal new year. You know, the energy of the new year, everybody's in some new motivation, and it dies after a few weeks and all your goals fall to pieces. This is not that kind of new year. We have shifted into the age of Aquarius. We are in a new paradigm. New Earth is here now. And you are being asked, if you have the ears to hear this message, if you are in vibrational frequency and resonance with this message, you are being asked to fully move into your authenticity and your divine expression and what you're here to create in the world. You are here to create from joy and from love and from purpose and from passion and from divine creation. Okay, and you will be completely supported in this path. And here's the thing. Any place you are lying to yourself and you are not in integrity with your values, or you're compromising your values, or you're selling yourself short, or you are lying to yourself in some way, the rug's going to get pulled out. Life is lovingly going to pull the rug out from under you to align you with your truth. So don't be surprised if that job that you say you hate, that's sucking the soul out of you, that you've been probably wanting to quit or walk away from for years, all of a sudden you get fired or something like that. Because if you are on this ascension timeline, you're not going to be able to stick your head in the sand anymore. And to be honest, this is a message for the planetary shift that's going on in general. Humanity in general is not going to be able to stick their head in the sand anymore. The days of sticking your head in the sand and pretending that you're happy or that you're joyful or that you're coming from a place of alignment, meanwhile your life is not in alignment or integrity with your values, whether that be in your career or your relationship or where you live or how you show up or whatever the case may be, any place that you are out of alignment and out of integrity with your soul core values, not your ego driven desires from the mind, but your soul core values, that is going to be made uncomfortably clear to you moving forward. So there's no wrong or right to this, but if you're listening to this, it's for a reason. And I would make this suggestion that it's time to go inward and tap into your heart, because your heart is your compass. Your intuition is your compass. What feels right to you is your compass. What feels authentic to you is your compass, right? And you're able to trust that, and you're being asked to trust that. You're being asked to follow what feels good, what lights you up, what brings you joy, what lights your soul on fire, right? What really ignites you within your heart. And you can do this willingly and start to really co-create the reality that you want with universal infinite intelligence supporting you, or you can do it the hard way, which is going to feel like you're swimming upstream. And life will pull the rug out from under you wherever it needs to in order for you to come into alignment with what you truly say you want for your life and what you truly value. For some people, it's going to get really uncomfortable moving forward in the 2025 and beyond, in the years to come, because the frequency of the planet is rising. And there's no escaping this. As I said, humanity is not going to be able to stick their head in the sand anymore. And when your soul is ready for this awakening, life's going to come in and it's going to look in every little nook and cranny of where you are hiding from your true self, your divine presence, your divine essence, the love that you are. Truly, when you live tapped in, tuned in to your heart space, and you follow what it is that lights you up and brings you joy, and you have trust and faith in the unfolding and trust in yourself, which is also trusting in the divine, because you and the divine are one and of the same, life will begin to unfold for you very, very magically. In all areas of your life will start to click into alignment, but to the degree of resistance that you're going to experience will be correlated to the degree that you continue to run and hide from your sabotaging patterns, and you continue to lie to yourself about what really is truly resonant with you or not. So you're going to be at a crossroads and a choice point coming up to the end of this year. Some of you may have already experienced it. Some of you are about to experience it. Some of you may experience it as we move into 2025, when all of the planets are going to be aligned, which is going to be a very potent energy. But we're already starting to feel that energy, and you're going to start to feel a lot of this energy coming up here at the end of this week. There's going to be a lot of people waking up, just like there was a lot of people waking up in 2012. There's going to be a whole new wave of people waking up and becoming more consciously aware of what's working and what's not working in their life. And to the degree that you stick your head in the sand and avoid or try to run away from what is slapping you in the face, it's going to look different for everyone, the more you're going to quote unquote suffer. And again, there's no wrong or right to this, but I'm just here as a guide, because if you're resonating with this, this is the time. This is the time for you to start to co-create the life that you truly want, which is going to require you tap into your feminine essence, your intuition, your trust, your faith, your divine presence, and you begin to co-create consciously, and you break free from the identity of the separate self, and you break free from the conditioning of being stuck in the past and projecting in the future. Most people are trying to create their reality from trying to make sense of what's happened to them in the past so that they can create a future that doesn't exist. Everything is happening now, right now, in the present moment. And as we continue to move into these new earth frequencies, it's going to become more and more obvious where you are lying to yourself or where you're not in alignment. What else is coming through? This is a period of expansion. And the last thing that's coming through is you are the prize. You are the magic. You are it. And so the thing that was coming to mind right before I hit record was, I don't know why, but I'm going to share it. It was probably like, I don't know, maybe 10 years ago, I opened up an organic spray tanning studio, largely because there wasn't one around me, and I was really into cruelty-free organic spray tans because I'm really into like organic beauty and organic skincare. So I decided to open one up. It was an idea. Within like 30 to 45 days, I had a brick and mortar studio built out with clients coming through the front door, grand opening that was crazy, a revolving door of repeat clients coming in, 5-star reviews on Yelp, like all the things. I went from idea to manifested form very, very, very quickly because it was inspired from within. It was a thought that came to me, and then it was really exciting, so I acted on it out of the blue. Like, I was selling real estate at the time. It's like, okay, I have time to open a spray tan studio. Why not? Who knows? I don't know, but I followed it. Long story short, I opened the spray tanning studio, and there was a revolving door of women coming in all the time. And it was really me. I've already been doing yoga classes in the community and things like that, but then opening up this studio gave me a direct, intimate experience with women that were coming in, and they were feeling off in their confidence, whether they were, feeling like a lack of self-confidence in their body image, or whether they were just recovering from breast cancer, or whether they were trying to lose weight. And then they were also celebrating milestones in their life, like weddings and engagement parties and honeymoons and things like that. So I saw women coming in, they were gravitating to the studio, and they were coming in at some of their like lowest points, and then also celebrating some of their highest points. And it was just like this magnetic field around the studio where women were coming in, and we were having such divinely guided conversations, and they had me to themselves for a good 30 to 45 minutes where I would just be channeling, right? And the whole studio is really based on spiritual, positivity, but also like growth, self-love, and all of these kind of things. And an interesting thing happened. I really decided at a certain point, it became obvious that I wanted to do more than just that, but it was a great learning experience for me. It was fun. It was exciting. It was really fun. And I decided to sell it, and I sold it to a woman who took over the studio. I trained her on everything. Same marketing, same price plan, same customer base, same website, same everything. And within 90 days of selling it, she closed the doors. The reason I'm sharing this, the reason why Spirit guided me to share this, is because the only thing that changed was my essence. My presence wasn't there anymore. The woman that bought it was doing it for money. The woman that bought it was doing it for another job, another business. She didn't have the passion behind it. She didn't have the calling behind it that I did. And that's all the difference. I was the magic. I was the essence of that studio. And when my presence and energy left, it closed doors within like 90 days or less. And the message that I'm sharing with you is that you are completely supported in the divine inspirations of your heart. And they don't necessarily have to make sense. Just follow it. Just have fun with it. Those divinely guided inspirations always work out, because you are the prize. You are the essence. You are the thing that magnetizes in your soulmate clients, whether it's a real estate business, whether it's brick and mortar business like the one I had, whether it's a coaching business online like I have now, whether it's, whatever. You are the prize. It's your essence. It's your sacred medicine. It's your contribution, your divine contribution to humanity that the collective is asking for. And when you follow that authentic calling, that divine calling from within, you will be divinely compensated. And it won't make sense sometimes. Like, it made zero sense for me to like open up a spray tanning studio in the middle of running a full-fledged real estate business, but it was fun. I followed it, and it was effortless, and it was just so fun. And then it was time to move on, just at the ending of a chapter. 1:44 on the clock right now. And it was one chapter, right, that I learned so much from and realized the gift that I had, again, to be able to be in the presence of other women and be able to inspire them to their greatness, and to be able to see below 3D surface level stuff and tap into the beauty